No, this is the third part of second day, and something is really. Have you ever what feel something's really abhorrent or anything like that? Don't you feel like it's really uh admirant thing? So it can be, but it's not myth that a lot of people are saying. Nothing is refusing. Nothing can refuse anyone's perspectives, mind, anything like that. But it's just a myth, guys. We have to remember. We have to know the psychology of a person, how its psychology actually works. So if we can control all this in our life, only in that case we can go ahead, and that will be a really appreciating thing for us. And we have to get anything in life. So, if you are a pathetic person, in that case, you can get anything in your life without any hesitations and awkwardness or embarrassment. So, that will be a really a turning point of your life. So, in my perspectives, nothing is really how uh, delicate or that kind of. No one is in this conditions or situation. So if you are actually working over a career or something like that, in that case you have to hard work for your progress. Uh, no matter what other people come to think about you, man. But one thing you have to remember: the peace is enough to live in life. So other things are just we mustn't have to pressurize anyone. But what we have to endorse ourselves, the people who need your support, your help. So if you can help a little bit to those people, in that case, that will be really how stunning and dazzling thing ever for you. Sometimes you can depict anyone's what conditions or anything like that. But one thing you have to remember: what you are doing for other people, sometimes you can feel like you might have done really appreciating, but many times you feel like you done really wrong, and something has gone wrong, because you mustn't have to help that person, because he did something wrong with other people because of your what help and that kind of assistance. But that doesn't matter. Only thing what you have to do, we mustn't have to bewilder any person. If you are actually bewildering other people, then they will come to feel like what is happening with me and other people. We're not here just to fall in that kind of what conditions or anything like that. We are over here to work on our career, and that's our ultimate truth of our life. So sometimes we come to and we can even opinion other people, that also matters. But some people can be really avaricious, and if they are like, we just have to neglect those people and have to go ahead with our positive flow. And what kind of person you want to become in your life? If you are really a serious person in your life, in that case you come to get anything in life. But one thing you mustn't have to do in your life, that you mustn't have to ignore your progress, your struggle in life. So if you come to do anything wrong with other people, in that case you have to remember for even for your progress and other people. But if you are not thinking about all these things, and you're just um you are actually working through a special way, in that case you mustn't have to care about other is and everything what is happening behind you and besides you. You just have to go ahead with positive flow, and you have to hard work for your progress, and that's enough. So never ever think like no one is yours. And it doesn't matter whoever come ahead of you, by respecting you, in that case you have to respect that person and have to go ahead with positive flow. If nobody's come to respect you, and everyone just hi how they're just disrespecting you, and they don't even know that they don't even like to be with you, and let them go ahead, man. Because if they don't like your existence, and they feel like it is better if this person goes ahead, in that case let them say, man, whatever they come to say. You have to you don't have to reiterate that mistakes with those people. You have to stay away from all these people, and that will be really appreciating. And also it has to be, because all most of the time we feel like we're not doing anything in our life, but somehow we are doing over our career, and that's really appreciating. And it has to be, sometimes we feel like we're we have done a lot of things in our life, but we don't know what to do again in our life. Even in that case, you just have to stay calm and you have to go ahead with positive flow. You know, sometimes we feel like we don't have the same thing like other people have. They have a lot of thing in a many amount. In like their their awareness and their access is lend you something like that towards somewhere, but we're not thinking that what do we have that is enough for us. We mustn't have to uh, we have to exonerate other people if they are innocent, otherwise it does not matter, and it does not necessary to exonerate other people. Nobody cares about you, man. So even in the same way, you mustn't have to care about other people, and you just have to go ahead, and that's enough for your progress. Sometimes if you come to exonerate other people, in that case people come to say you what a asinine person is this. Nobody sees your contribution and the assistance. So that's why don't be that asinine person. Something can be really flashy things, and that's why even a flashy person can make you fool and asinine. So in that case you have to think about it. All these things will really gonna be the what kind of thing will all these things will become. No one knows what will happen in the future, but one thing you have to remember that what you are sure you can accomplish in what you have to complacent yourself. So if you are feeling like you are actually complacenting yourself, in that case that is enough, man. We don't need anything except it. So that's why we have to feel whatever we're doing in our life, that has to be really how that must be based under we have to work under a pragmatic way. If we are actually working under it, in that case we can able to get anything in our life. Otherwise we feel like we have just wasted all this in over here, and we won't get anything in our life. So that's why we feel like I will let all these things ahead without repeating in my life. So in that case, a lot of people come to stop and they feel like we can't attribute attribute anything. uh, if they come to attribute, in that case that would have a positive consequences ahead in the future and with other people, but they are not actually working over it. So that's why it is just normal. They are feeling and considering, but one thing we have to remember that nothing is really how complicated, and that kind of complexities are ahead of us and other people. But one thing we have to remember that if you're actually impeding your journey, even yourself, in that case you are actually ruining, man. Don't repeat it again with yourself. you know this is your only own life. So if you can't do anything in your life, in that case what you deserve from this entire universe, man? You don't deserve anything. So keep working over your progress and keep going ahead, man. you know so if you're making just excuses not to do hard work, in your journey, and you don't know, you know everything, but you are not ready to hard work in your life. In that case what you deserve, you don't deserve even a respect from your parents, man, and from other people. So if you need the prestige and prosperity, harmony, and that kind of reputation from the society, in that case you have to you mustn't have to reiterate negative things in your life, and you must have to improve your behavior and whatever your habits are. If you come to what improve all these things with over time, in that case you are gonna be the best person of your life, and you have to become, man. If you're not becoming, then who cares about you, man? Nobody will care about you, and everyone will let you go ahead. So that's why what we have to do in our life, we mustn't have to feel like no, we haven't anything and we can go ahead. And this is our ending. And a lot of people come to say in this way, but if you are thinking about your life and you are using if you are just deprecating deprecate on others' perspectives and perceptions will come to not to encourage you, they come to deter you, man. So in that case you have to consider all the things like a flashy things, and you have to go ahead. And that is really best option for your life. Keep going ahead. man, that's your life.